All right, good afternoon. I am officially upset with myself. I don't have the profile saved, obviously, but the overnight high is actually up here, and the overnight low is actually right there. But you can see the market sell off, and the market's done this a couple times now this year, or the last few years, done it a lot, where just sell off really hard, and then by the end of the day, it closed on top. It closed up high. But let's go over the trades. Um, so we see a steep downtrend, right? So here's the first. This is too early in the morning. I'll never catch this. But we got here. I told myself not to take any more traps until I get a little better. But you can see from this point on all the way, you don't really see a lot of second entry. I guess you do see it here, but this is what 618 and then right there. So that's probably like the only one I saw. I actually didn't even see this at 618 until now. Uh, but so you have a nice second entry here. By now, your trend channel will probably be like this, and you don't have a bottom. Well, I guess you can have this. Yeah, so definitely missed that one right there. Okay, but the rest of it is just continue to trend down. But this is what I'm gonna do, even though it's a first entry, but next time that we have a really steep downtrend like that, this area right here or this area, I'm just gonna have a runner run down and just take it right there and take a stop loss right there and see what happened. I think um but for now, so the first one I saw is right here. So you got a first entry, you got a tick right there, and then came down. This bar right here, I do see that we have exactly enough. I saw that, but since we're on such a steep downtrend, and there's really no consolidations. There's some consolidations right there, but to be honest, I didn't see that consolidation. So I took it, and it continued to go down, and then start going up. Pay attention to this right here. Here's a gap. Here's a gap up. Just to show you how strong it is, right? So it continued to go up. I didn't I didn't see much, but if we really pay attention from this point on, anytime you see a second entry short, you can pretty much see that it actually works. Here's the first. Here's the second entry short right here. This one would have worked as well. Uh, this one worked. We already said that. This one actually works as well. Yeah, so today, if we actually pay attention, just a lot of things going on at work, so I didn't really get to take an opportunity. So I saw a few right here that I wasn't able to take, and then that just threw me off a little bit. And then over here, you got, let's see, one, and then by now, we already know that the trend is starting to come back up, right? By this right here. And once you get over here, you can say, yeah, this is a pretty strong uptrend at this point. But here's my first loss. Let's take a look at that. So I already know the trend is up, and as soon as I see this, I was just trying to catch it without even paying attention to the possible top, right? So there's just so much resistance right here, and sure enough, I lost. And this right here, and it's a big risk bar as well. So um, I think the last 2 weeks this happened to us a lot. I mean, to me a lot. Is I try to catch it to the at the top like this, and then sure enough, it just tested. So you look at this here, just go basically just one leg coming down, right? And then come back up, come down, and then test again. So avoid this. Um, yeah, for sure. Next time I'm not gonna take this anymore. But that is a big, big loss. And notice I didn't even move my stops, right? So it's right here. So this thing alone is, I think it's like almost 300 bucks. Let's see, one, two, three, four, five, 5.5. So it's like 275, $275. And then, so that was pretty bad. And we start retracing, came down here. Didn't really see much here. I didn't, so we got one, two, did not see that one. Um, did not see that one. Right now it was just like this, to be honest, like that, right there. Um, but then I saw this particular one, so went up, down, and then tick up right here, and then start pushing back down. And so I took this one, and it came back, starting to feel pretty nervous about coming back here. But then as soon as recheck, I just knew that's gonna work. Um, and then this candle right here is really green, but I decided to just leave it then, let the tray work. And then this last one should have been a winner, but I just got nervous. Hold on, let's see, where is it? So today, days like today, if you're focused, you can literally get like 10 good trades out of this, because every time there's an opportunity, it seems like you're gonna be able to get it. Right, so steep downtrend, first entry, downtrend, second entry, but then below EMA, don't take it, right? Because there's and then congestion, but there's just a lot of good opportunity today. But that's why I'm kind of upset with myself that I didn't capitalize on it. Um, being busy is one thing, but making bad trade. Okay, take a look at this, right, Ben? I don't know. These triple top just made things so easy, but then I just keep on messing it up. So we went up here. Just this thing is not ticking up yet. Here, let me bring it. Yeah. So this one right here, you can see this is not one that I took, but I tried to take the opposite way. So downtrend, right? You can see the bars getting smaller and smaller, and then greet it with a really, really big uptrend, and then too small. So it ticks up once. I really think that, hey, if it gets rejected at this level, you're gonna retest this before you make a new high. So I try to take a short, okay, but then as soon as it closes above the EMA, that actually generate the second entry long, follow with this massive bullish candle. I was just too late. I was just so focused on setting up the trap, so I didn't get to take it. But here's that play. So you got triple top at one point, and then it ticks over. If you recall the video from yesterday, we actually set up above the triple top, and then it ticks down, we lost. And pretty much it's going to work that way almost every time, because if you can't make it, if you tick over and you can't make it, chances are you're going to come down before you come back up. So that's what happened. Hold on, let's see. But I saw it. Yeah, so the video is too fast. It just can't capture it. But so I saw it, and I tried to put my order in right there, one tick below, and somehow I got filled 3 ticks below where 2 ticks below where it should be, right? And now I'm kind of panicking because that's a lot of ticks. That means that the play has to go, let's see, 5, 7 ticks, right? So at this point, I'm a little nervous. I'm down 188, and I'm just, you know, kind of nervous. Don't want to take another loss, so I decided to start trailing my stop. And sure enough, what happened is it comes down, comes back up, and then instead of trailing just one, I trail it again. I trail it to the next one, and just enough to kick me out, and then it went down. I would have had more than enough to get that scalp. It was a good read. It's just that I got nervous because I rushed my entry. I really think that I really think that if I were to put it in before that, later, try to get it where it should be, I would have still been able to get my entry in. But I don't know. I rush in, so you can see I got fill right there, and then instead of letting the trade work, I panic and I keep on moving it down and end up losing the trades instead. And then so put me at negative 265, and this is the lowest point the account ever got right now, right? So I think right now we only can afford to do the ES three more times with a losing day. But I think the deal is this, right? So because if your first trade is a loser, that really have an impact on your psychology going forward in a day, right? So I think that first two trade is super critical that you get those right, because what happened is if you get a big trade, losing trade right at the beginning, it's gonna basically it's gonna set up the tone for the day, right? So um, I'm just upset with myself that I just let there's a few trades. The second, both of the losing one, it just looks so obvious that I should have seen it, but I did not, right? The price action today is just perfect, but I just can't see it. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm distracted, but let's see how tomorrow goes. Um, maybe take even less trade, but I think if we have a couple more losing day, I might just switch to the uh, mess for a little bit or switch up the account, um, because as soon as this thing falls below 500, I can't even trade, right? Because I need $500 in margins. But it's okay. I think we will get this. Okay. Um, all right. It's getting late, so I'm gonna head to bed. But hopefully we have a better day tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be able to do this at home, so um, I'll talk to the trade as it's happening. Okay. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching, and thanks for those of you who's been encouraging me through this journey. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Order submitted. Order filled. Target filled. Order filled. Stop filled. Order submitted. Order canceled. Target filled. Stop filled.